everyone. My name is Alyssa Bueno-Lupembe. I am the Senior Director for Early Learning Program Accreditation, and I'm here with another 5 things to know. I am super excited to share with you this month one of my favorite things about Early Learning Program Accreditation, and that is the staff in my department. So today's topic is 5 things to know about the Early Learning Program Accreditation Department. So the first thing you should know is there are 3 teams that fall into our ELP, like we call ourselves, department. First, we have our operations team, which are probably the folks that you all interact with the most. The operations team includes all of our staff that are answering phone calls and tickets every day. Now, I do have to shout out right now to our customer care team because they are the front line for all of the phone calls and emails that come in. But when there are specific questions about accreditation, oftentimes they do come straight to the ELP department, where you more than likely have had a chance to speak to Kathy or Lisa to be able to learn more about what's happening with your own accreditation process. The operations team also includes all of our assessors. I have some more information I'm going to talk about in regards to assessors here shortly, but if you are currently accredited, you've met our assessors before. And if you are in the process and looking forward to your accreditation visit in the future, you will get the opportunity to have them visit your program, which is super exciting. A second team is our quality improvement and program support team. So if you are someone that has used accreditation training in the past, maybe you've come to a conference and went to a session that was hosted by NACCE staff, you might have met our quality improvement and program support team. And finally, we have our quality assurance and assessment team. Anytime a program submits a 72-hour report or might appeal a accreditation decision, that all falls through our quality assurance. And for our quality assessment team, they are scoring your site visit after you had your accreditation visit. They are updating our standards and items and making sure that we all have great data to make decisions about accreditation with. Second thing I think is super important for everyone to know about early learning program accreditation is that we are a small but mighty team. In total, our ELP department has 34 staff members. Now, 34 still seems like a lot, but I think it's important to note that 17 of those are assessors that are out in the field doing site visits. So when you think about all of the work that goes into program accreditation, from the phone calls to the emails, to managing the portal, to providing resources and training, scoring site visits, being able to update standards, it's a lot of work. And so, you know, when you're picking up the phone and you're calling our early learning program accreditation department, you're probably going to talk to maybe one of 3 or 4 people. I think it's really important for us to share that, because oftentimes, and I know I thought this before I came into the ELP department, gosh, there must be just a huge team of people that run this accreditation system. It's such a massive system. We've got over 6,000 programs that are currently accredited, in total 10,000 or more that are in the process. There must be hundreds of people that work in this department. Well, just kidding. There are definitely 34. So let's talk about the staff assessors, because 17 of those 34 fall into that category. Back in September, we brought on 17 full-time staff assessors, which is different than how NACCE has approached our assessors in the past. Just this month, we're saying goodbye and see you later to our contracted assessors that have been with us for many, many years, doing amazing work out in the field, and moving to having our assessors on staff full-time. We've been super excited to welcome those 17 folks that live all over the country to be a part of our team. They bring such an energy and knowledge from, you know, everywhere to help make our system better. The fourth thing to know about early learning program accreditation is that we report directly to the Accreditation Council. All of the decisions that we make about how we might change accreditation, updates that we might make to the accreditation process flow through the council. So the council are voted in by our governing board. They are selected from folks all over the country to represent their area and to make decisions for early learning program accreditation. I'll plug here just for a second that applications are open for the council, and we're looking for 3 new members. So if joining this wonderful group that helps us to make decisions in early learning program accreditation is something you're interested in, definitely hit the website. You can find the application there. And the final thing that I want to share today about our early learning program accreditation department, which I think is just phenomenal, is that we have an amazing group of tenured staff. So I just did the numbers, and taking the assessors out of the equation, because that was a new position that we brought in September, and looking at the other staff that have the other full-time roles here, we've got an average of a 7-year tenure here in ELP. Our longest tenured employee has been at NACCE for 20 years. And I would say there are many of the ELP staff that have been in ELP at NACCE for 10 years or more. So when you're calling in, you are not only getting a group of people who are super excited to support you, but you're also getting people that know a lot about this system and have just stuck around through all the changes to be able to continue to support you, to make our system better all the time for you. So I am super excited to share this information about our department with you today. I want to continue to give you more opportunities to see who's behind the curtain at NACCE Early Learning Program Accreditation. And I look forward to being able to share more about these fabulous people that work in the department that I am so happy and thankful to call my coworkers. Have a great day. Take care. We'll see you next month.